Alright, good morning everybody and welcome to part 3 of the speedrun. I just used the bathroom and got some more water. I'm probably going to get breakfast here in a little bit. But this is hour 3 of live on a freshly or mostly freshly wiped duo server. We've got all the same inventory. We haven't actually moved or logged out since we started the series. And we have a lot of nice things coming along. We're cooking up plenty of copper, which is going to get us the rest of that merciless set. What we really need is gems. If we get just a bit more gems, right, we'll have enough for either one of these rings. We need sapphire. We need one more emerald or 2 more sapphires. But now we are 33. We're just zooming right along right now, feeling very, very good with our progress. I feel like we're ready to go back out now as well. Let me check and see if we have enough paper to roll a random schematic. Maybe get lucky here. No, we need just a few more. We need 5 more. Alright, so time to go back out. Also just realized we had a little bit extra more copper ingots than I thought we had. We're up to 12, so we actually can upgrade our castle heart, which I think we'll do now. Especially since we have a lot more cooking. Daytime is the bane of our existence early in the game. I feel like the mist brazier should be a fundamental. We really want to try to get to tier 2. There's the mist brazier, so we just had to upgrade. So that's going to help us immensely. I would like to try to get to tier 2 before we actually build a functional castle. Especially if we can, we already see so many people at the copper mine that there's really no way. If we can get over here next to the iron mine so we can just jump out the back, then we'll be able to catch up incredibly quickly to these players who got a bit ahead of us by starting a couple hours earlier than us. Also, we just got a gem. If that's the gem we need, that is huge. Alright, so now we can build our ember chain. That's also going to be movement speed, which is very, very important this early in the game. That is definitely the best tier 1 ring in my opinion. It's also got some nice stats on it. Alright, back into the Devil's Lair. Right back into the copper mine. Hopefully we can catch a team out here. Every time we've came here, there's been a team so far. Either dead, fighting, or dying. We really want to get a nice 2v2v1 where we somehow clean up and we third party and we get them all. That would be our biggest hope. No dice as of yet. But we also haven't died yet in PvP, so we are doing pretty good in a lot of aspects. Boss is up, all this copper is up. We're going to have to go for it. I'm pushing shift, fam. I'm getting a little bit tired as well, guys, so we're going to have to put the speedrun, you know, on a minor hold after this hour's worth of content. We'll just lay in the castle, and then we'll be back later today before the siege window. Hopefully we can move our castle this hour. That would be our really best hope of surviving any siege, would be getting to T2 and going next to the iron mine.
Hate to break it to you, but your days are numbered.
Easy, fast battle now that we're way higher gear score. This is already a really good start to this. We're making up for a lot of lost time right now. If we can hit Lydia, the Chaos Archer, I should have put her on track, to be honest. If we can hit her on the way to Clive, so we get our R with the double Chaos Bolts, then we would be absolutely on par. We would have almost every single T1 boss dead. Obviously, we don't need to kill a lot of them, but we'd just be, you know, really solidifying how much things that we're getting done in a short amount of time. Oh my god, the Chaos Archer. Oh, insane! Insanely good luck. As long as we don't get ganked here, this is a really massive start for us. Alright, let's go. This is an amazing start to our third video here. Amazing start to our third hour. We have so much loot, we really need to leave. We need to be pro progress here. Alright, I'm gonna leave, guys. I would love to keep going. You know we love the loot, we love the risk, but for pro progress sake, we're gonna get those copper ores into the furnace, and then we're gonna head down to Clive and hit him and get some sulfur and get the first bomb. And probably, I mean, if this keeps up in the first 30 minutes here, we're going to be heading for Bandit King and getting ourselves out of T1. So we'll hit the 3-hour mark and be moving our base to T2. And as long as we don't get ganked moving the base, right, that would be a big loss. But it would also be a massive gain if we actually get it over there and into the iron mine area. That would give us the opportunity to do what those copper players are doing, which is just to constantly go into the mine with no loot on us, hitting players and taking all of their ore. Obviously, the longer the game is out for and the more people like to play fresh start and play for speed, you're going to see smarter and smarter players. So we're just going to get better PvP and more interesting fights, which I am very excited for personally. I actually don't know what clay is for. If anyone knows what clay is for, please leave a comment and let me know. I always just throw it on the ground. Probably not the best use for it. We got this forge burning hot. We definitely are going to need a lot of stone for the stone, so we're either going to have to hit another player or we're going to have to actually grind stone ourselves, which I'm not particularly keen on doing at the moment. So we're just going to have to hope that we run into somebody. How was your guys' release? Did anybody run into some really easy kills, some big fights? We had a lot of players on my server on day one who were dying with all the mats they needed to make the base. Alright, we are heading out and going to fight Clive the Firestarter. We're trying to unlock the bombs, which will allow us to siege today, which should be the first or second siege window of the server. and killing Bandit King, which will unlock all of our iron recipes and their tier 2 study, I do believe. And so we're just going to be making very good progress here. Feeling good. Haven't actually been on the west side of the map yet. That looks like it's just been looted, so maybe we'll get lucky here. If people are fighting Clive, Clive is the easiest boss to third party. There's so many circles on the ground, but I don't see anyone here, so looks like we won't be third partying this. All right, so unfortunately we got shut off the boss there, but we did not get ganked, which is great. And also the boss is so low that they might play very bad here, and they might honestly try to finish the boss. At which point we can jump in if we can manage to get full health here. And even at half health, if they're fighting it, I think we can get a nice 2v1 here, and that would be just such a great way to continue this. Here's all their horses as well, which we should probably just kill them. You know what? I'm actually not going to kill them because I really want to pressure them here. Here's a player. That's one player, and there's two inside. So we are actually about to have ourselves a really, really nice battle here. Let's see what Clive's at. What we want here is we definitely want the other player to come help us.
Someone smell burning.
How come it didn't say I got loot for that? It said it didn't give me credit for that. I was right on top of it. Oh, no way. That definitely hit him. Now this is still a great 2v2 for me. Okay, he might be stuck here, which would be awesome. No way it didn't give me credit. I was right on top of it. Well, we learned something very valuable right there. I should have just instantly jumped on the boss since it makes you immune. But unfortunately I did not do that. I thought it was an AoE because I've always been playing with teams. So despite all my game knowledge and how long I've been playing, I still didn't know that whoever sucks the boss gets it for the team. So that's a very interesting concept that we will keep in mind the next time that we have a boss, right? We could just jump on it. Even if we die, we really don't have any resources, so it would have been worth the fight because the fight itself was about 10 minutes. So we kind of gave them the fight there. It's also unfortunate that they came to fight that at the exact same time that I did. Obviously, if we came here and someone else was fighting it, it would have been much better for us. Also kind of strange that the third player, the solo, just chose not to come. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe he was full of loot. So unfortunately, those are my neighbors, and we've just been fighting non-stop the entire time. I'm very much further ahead of them progression-wise, but they're playing pretty well. We're all peeling. They're running away at really opportune times, and I've missed a couple abilities to knock them off the horse, but we still have not died to a player, and that's making me feel wonderful, like we're doing something correct. We've also done a fantastic job, other than this fight, right? We got kind of low this fight, but we've done a fantastic job keeping our health up. Oh, nice locked chest. I don't know if I didn't see that or if it just spawned, but that is great. Always some lovely loot in there. Plenty of gems, 150 copper. They also, I like that they learned, I don't know if you all noticed that, but they learned to stop throwing random stuff at me because they saw it was producing skeletons. You know what would be lovely is if we could follow them to Bandit King and we didn't have to waste our own bomb. We need to consider trying to fish or find a fish in order to get our rat form as well. Obviously the rat strat for this game plays a major role, especially because they just killed this. They were already ahead of me when we started. And so we know that they are going to go to the Bandit King sooner than later. So I could basically just sit outside that and rat form and then kind of try to catch them off guard and kill them right as they open the gate. Or while they're fighting the boss. So that boss is dead. We gotta wait for respawn. So I'm gonna go hit the next boss. That's right next door, up north. This was my base in beta. That's such a good spot. All you have to do is listen for Clive to be throwing bombs, and you can attack people. I can't remember who's up here. Is it? Maybe it's Lydia. Maybe we tracked Lydia up here. 38. We're making very good progress in 3 hours. Holy heck. Also, we had good RNG getting 2 merciless pieces to drop. Gleaming map. I'm pretty sure there's a boss here. Yes, the Feywalker. That's right.
Be gone. Be gone. Spirits, hear me. Be gone. Be gone. Hear me. Be gone. Be gone. Spirits, hear me. So familiar.
That boss is very easy. If you had your base here at Sulfur, you could easily just come farm her over and over. I imagine she drops schematics and some other things. We're also going to get a lot of blood roses while we're here, which is going to give us the availability to craft blood rose potions later, which will keep us in that PvP fight way longer. I also feel like I'm doing a good job potioning when I have the opportunity to do so. Mid-combat, I mean. We're keeping the 15% health that we can recover for a large portion of the fight. So we're keeping the salves constantly going. And so I think you're going to see that as an established form of PvP as well, with people just constantly trying to keep their health at full. This this sun potion has really paid off in full. Looks like we have some players fighting. This would be amazing for me.
Really?
Beard the Joymaker, already a bit lit here. No, he's killing the boss. I think the sun's gonna kill him. Yes, it is. 50% creature buff as well, so we'll definitely take that. And he got a legendary pattern and some other things. Merciless Copper Spear. I do love the spear. The spear is a phenomenal weapon. Especially in 1v1 PvP. I'm going to drop these Tainted Hearts. Probably take the spear. Alright, that wasn't a huge amount that he had, but it was a little bit. That was the player we saw here earlier, I believe. We are doing very, very well in PvP. No deaths so far. Oh no, my horse! Getting some actual copper as drops is very nice, means we don't have to craft it. Alright, for pro progress, I think we're going to have to go home here. We have just a strange amount of random loot all stacked together. It's definitely a good amount. We have about everything we need to continue crafting. We for sure are going to have enough mats to make our bomb as soon as we're able to kill Clive. So it looked like the cooldown on Clive was about 5 or 10 minutes. That's the same player I just killed. I was going to let him live, but I guess not. I mean, he has every advantage to fight me, right? He gets my stuff, and he has nothing. Nice double hit there. Alright, he has a big lead. We need to peel. Okay, nice hits. Nice, 2 skeletons coming my way. Nice double hit again. Oh, only one there. 2 more skeletons. Big comeback for me. Nice double again. Great fight there. We had everything to lose, but sometimes you just take those. We need an exit plan here. Maybe we need to find a horse. I'd say we're still doing very well. Please let me know, you guys, in the comments what you think I could do better on. We are trying to improve. We're heading for the 3-hour mark, and we're about to be level 40 and into T3. Losing that horse there was a big time loss. Unfortunately, I did jump off of it directly into a bunch of dynamite. So that was for sure a misplay. But we'll go up and we'll grab another one. We actually have one at base, but it's almost just as fast to go up and get a horse as it is to just run back to base. .48% blood there. We're going to take that. We might go check Bandit King. If we can skip over Clive, I mean, I think we need Clive for the alchemy table, so we're going to have to kill him anyway, but if we can just skip past making our own bomb, that would actually be wonderful, especially if we could go up there and we could gank those 2 players. Set them back a little bit since they took our Clive. .87% warrior. Okay, we definitely take those as well. Yeah, we have the forge flooring now, so we just need to be able to get up to T2, and then we can set down the forge flooring when we rebuild our base and actually get all this production started. We also probably need a devourer. Alright, let's check Bandit King. That would be simply amazing and would return us back to full throttle here. If we could kill Bandit King. It's crazy, my other speedrun, I ran straight to Sulfur Mine and I set up a base and I just killed players. Here's one. Okay, good start, 50. That's actually a really large hit, to be honest. Got him twice. No way did we miss that. That's right, we got him here for sure. Woo, Horse Lord. Oh, huge. Huge. That saves us a lot of time harvesting. Alright, we're going to have a lot of mats ready for when we move up to T2. The Blood Rose brews as well. That's beautiful. Go ahead and move those over. Alright, so we know they're not fighting Bandit King because that's the team that just killed him and they're just gathering. So now we're going to go Clive and then we're going to get a bomb and I think we're going to go... We're kind of zooming now. That always brings me back to life, right? Gets a little bit of adrenaline, a little bit of excitement. As soon as we can get into T2 and we can get to Iron, if we have a really nice head start, then we have this server not on lock, right? Because we know there's other players ahead of us, but we are absolutely competitive. I'm actually very much enjoying the solo gameplay in the duo setting. I feel like I have enough of an opportunity to peel and that a lot of people aren't expecting strange combos like the ones that we're delivering with the skeleton wards. Ah. Alright, 3 Clives later, we finally got him. We're gonna zoom back home and make a bomb if we can. I think it's 6 sulfur and some planks and some other really easy mats. Also, we left some sulfur ore. I believe we left some sulfur ore inside the furnace. So now that we've unlocked the recipe, hopefully that's just cooking. But if not, we're going to bring back a couple hundred more. And obviously the more we get, the more of an opportunity we're going to have to siege snipe. There's going to be a lot of players on day 1 and 2 who still have wood castles. And that's just free mats because it's only a couple bombs to get through that. Keep in mind at the end of the game, for a lot of you newer players, when you have an area like this and you make walls here, right, and you make walls here and here and here, and you do, you know, hundreds of walls with arrow slots and choke points, you're going to need thousands and thousands of bricks and planks. And so gathering that stuff early, especially when killing other players who are making their base, is actually a really nice strategy to progress. The way I've started to look at this game after I've had an amazingly enjoyable time with the PvE side is now it's starting to feel more like a battle royale to me that just is a bit longer. It's more like a 2-day or 3-day battle royale. Obviously, if you're playing a lot, I'm talking about, you know, the players who are really diving in and just giving it their all and kind of no-lifing it, which is what we've also been doing. But for us, it's more like a 2-day battle royale. I wish that there was a way for casuals to enjoy a certain side of the game that they won't be able to on these harder core PvP servers, in the sense that maybe lower siege windows, because right now I believe this server as well has a 6-hour siege window. That's a really long time to have to be available to siege and counter siege, so maybe lower that to an hour. And I know even for some people, getting online at an hour at a certain point seems like a lot, if they especially if they have to do it all the time. But I think there's ways to do it somehow. Maybe you could set your own siege window and it shows it on the map when you hover over their little keep on the map, and then you could just plan it, right? You could just plan when you want to siege, and those players would know when they would have to be online or not. I think that's a good way to maybe consider doing it. They can test it on the test server and see what people think. I believe this is our second locked chest. Oh, it's looted already. I got excited there for that locked chest. What's also great is that since we started playing, I have not seen another skull player. So I think we're now progressing upward into a very good point in the life cycle of this server, where we are on track. We haven't been ganked at all. We've not died in PvP, and we've gotten just a lot of kills and a lot of mats. So we're going north, we're heading east. We're gonna build our bomb and hopefully blow up the Bandit King and then move our base, preferably all in the next 15 minutes, and then we could basically say, right, we had some slowdowns and we had some things that didn't work out, but I believe if this was a solo server, this would be a lot of a different experience for me, because a lot of the fights that we've almost lost or couldn't quite win have been 2 versus 1s. I think we won essentially all the 1s. And I mean, I almost want to say we won a lot of the 1v2s because a lot of them just ran away. That was a really good ambush. Now again, we have a lot to lose here, and it looks like he kind of just wants to leave. I don't really have that much. I'm gonna go ahead and go for it. That was a very great place for him to be standing. I don't know if that was intentional. Alright, we'll give up the ghost on that one. And so in any case, I think if it was a solo-based server, with the way that I'm playing, I think we would have... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that might be the end of our speedrun for now. Server is shutting down. I think a lot of the private servers are going to go into patching. I'm going to be laying out in the middle of the road with an inventory full of stuff. Hotfix. Oh no. At least if it goes down for everybody. Oh, we actually have an official a US West duo server, I believe. Was it this one? US West official. That is duos. So there's actually a US West official that wasn't up earlier when I chose DJ's duos, but these are the kind of things we're looking for. And if you guys are interested, this DJ duo server that I'm a part of says it's going to wipe every month on the 18th. So then you basically do play it like an elongated BR, like just a very long match. And thankfully, with the golems being shown on the map and it being announced whenever someone's trying to drop a siege golem, you will have a lot of players just showing up there to fight. And so I think you do have a way to be protected from being sieged if you have servants inside and they have players on their back. Even if you're not online, you do have a decent opportunity to survive. There's also a PvP solo official server, which I think that's not actually official. You can't destroy their castles on this one. 1.5x gains. So there's a lot of servers coming up that are very interesting. Remember to always check the detailed settings. The Rising Azure, that also sounds interesting. It's 4 players though. Also, they didn't make the soul shards unique, which I dislike. Oh, it's PvE. It's PvE. My fault, guys. I thought that was a PvE. I thought I actually set this to PvP. Well, that's going to have to be the end of the speedrun for now. I'm actually very tired. I'm going to get ready for bed, and if the server's not up, I might just have to, unfortunately, lose some progress there on that one. But that is the first 3 parts of the speedrun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was just narrated as is. Nothing added afterward. This is all just improv. So if you're at work and you're just trying to enjoy yourself, or you're hanging out, seeing what the game's like from kind of a more hardcore perspective, then I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really tried to take as many fights as I could. And we had some pretty great 1 versus 1 boss battles all the way across the board. We lost a lot of time fighting the skeleton, taking 2 deaths there, and we'll try to fix that in the next go around. But I definitely think we could easily get to level 41, probably within 2 hours if we just rotate a lot better. But again, I had a wonderful time, and I would definitely do this again, and I'm very excited for future wipes. And I'll see you guys next time. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. And if you have any questions, go ahead and ask. I try to answer them all. Or if you have any suggestions for videos, I'll get to it as soon as I can. Alright guys, have an awesome week. See you next time.